After that whole business in the museum, we're gonna go do some ghost hunting in the cottage again. One of the things of note is inside the kitchen. And you might recall that earlier there was a lot of pages missing from the journal of what we know is Edward. There's now new pages entries, and basically what they say is that Christina is still sick and never was unable to do anything besides giving her water, like it was mentioned before. They went to a doctor whom Christina told that she believes that the house is filled with some evil entity and she should soon be dead. And we do now know that Christina is indeed Edward's wife who passed away, and then Edward killed himself inside a cottage.
Okay.
Anywho, we also, after that we hear some knocking on the door, so we have to go check it out.
Did you want something?
Nigel, please
No.
don't be like that.
I'm pretty sure the phrase is, do you need something?
It's just
But maybe
Do you
not.
need goods or services?
frightening.
It doesn't have to be. It should be scientific.
Ghost hunting should be true
I
scientific
don't
field
know
to
what I
research.
saw at the museum, but it was strange, unexplainable.
Unexplainable.
Almost like a video
for
game.
now. Look, come on in.
For now.
Well, a very long time.
Are you sure you want to enter?
Nothing ventured, Nigel.
Nothing gained?
And nobody got smart for this thing.
No.
What's that?
This place, it's so different. It's still miserable though.
Yes. Isn't it? To it. What happened here?
A suicide.
This
local
sucks.
businessman. Nice as far as I know.
Yes, I read something in the museum. Edward Molina?
That's him. He was depressed, following the death of his wife, Christina.
There may have been more to it. We could find out.
How?
The
A ghost
gadgets,
told him to
the
commit
cameras,
suicide.
Yes.
skillful ghost hunting. Be positive.
Okay, so what's
The
next?
ghost ruined the museum
Right
and the
now,
finances.
we get to use the device here,
Take a
this
look.
computer here.
4 remote cameras.
It's techie, but it's
Oh,
impressive.
that's what those
Almost
were.
Scientific.
It looks like a
Yes,
Panasonic
the
tough
designers
book
know
with
what they do.
way less
All
buttons.
too
Yeah.
I
well.
don't know what they. I thought they looked like sort of speakers, or maybe even minds or something, like some sort of really.
Remote
Sort of-
minds, but only for this time.
But
No, they're very oddly shaped cameras.
the museum surveillance was very.
Imagine if they're all fake
I
ones.
saw,
Just
activity,
that blink.
paranormal activity.
So, you want a similar setup?
Exactly. Take these and position them. I'll get the screens activated.
Now we get to play around with the computer. And we're gonna
Ghost hunting setup 4.0.
Yeah, more or less.
Like an audio setup, but with ghost hunting. It sounds like a video game.
It does.
Camera 1.
Go into the ghost matrix.
Yeah.
Can you see any
Ghost cameras, the video
It's
game.
haunted.
Adjust the transmitter.
Oh
Coming
no,
soon to.
Slimer! No!
Anyway, so
Listen
this is,
to-
this is all basically just moving the dot to it's
Move
on the
it
right
down.
spot. And if you move to the right spot,
Move it
you get the more
to the
clearer
right.
camera. There's two phases. One we have to move it a lot, and one we have to move it a
Down
little
a
bit.
little. Down a little.
It's not really much
To
interesting,
the
but
left.
I can already tell this is going to be really annoying to listen to.
yes, you have to do this 4 times, so enjoy.
Good.
Is it like one of those sketches in cartoons where it's like, oh, move the couch over there, oh, now back
Yes,
to there. That's
exactly.
good. And it's exactly the same.
It's exactly the
you
same
need to
thing,
adjust the transmitter.
except
Oh,
it's
no.
twice times
Voice
4.
file.
Move it to the right.
Imagine if you tell the.
To the right.
Imagine from
To
the
the
ghost
left.
side.
Back down, y'all.
Imagine like from the ghost side. Can you haunt over there more? Yeah, no, there. You haunt there, please. No, I've already been there.
Up a tiny bit.
It's like talking to the little girl. It's like, I can't see you in the mirror. Could you move to the right a little?
Tiny bit to the left.
Oi, you
Tiny bit to
prick!
the
I
left.
don't do that.
Excellent. Let's move on to the next camera.
I hope one setting camera will be really blowing, like then excellent. Like no, it's still blowing. like,
Which,
No. You
We
need
just
to adjust
go
the
to like the
transmitter.
next camera and it's like the wrong way around or something, like it's upside down or facing the wrong direction.
Move it to the left.
No, the
It's
camera just breaks.
Facing the wall, you don't see anything, and he still thinks, "Yep, perfect. We'll see." And he goes, "We find." Passing through.
I love how
A little.
I think like the number on the bottom left is supposed to
A little
be
to the right.
like the number of the camera, but it looks like it's
little
supposed to
to
be
the
the
left.
time or
Yeah,
something.
I thought it's like, what,
To
3
the left.
seconds? But yeah, then a zero is missing.
Set
It's
up the last
Yeah, it's
camera.
weird. It's supposed to represent the number of cameras. This is like camera
Camera
4.
4. Where did you go?
Balcony. Is it working?
No.
No,
you
it
need to
escaped. It
adjust.
became sentient.
It grew legs and ran away.
Move it up.
And it's the balcony,
Move
supposedly
it to the
balcony
right.
Edward killed himself in.
It
Move
looks
to the
more
right.
like some inner room.
Move it
I don't
down.
know.
Move it to the left.
I don't know how you. It's like an inner
Move it
balcony in the house.
It's really weird.
it
We actually get to find out more about the construction of the cottage later. Like it was built out of parts of a ship.
And the ship was a haunted pirate ship or something.
I don't know. Was it?
No.
It was supposed to be like when the Spanish Armada tried to invade Britain or whatever,
Down a tiny
but then they didn't succeed, and they used like the wrecks of the Spanish
Tiny bit
fleet
to the
to
right.
build various houses of Saxton.
Excellent.
We must recycle everything, even
Quite
the dead,
literally.
even if they return as ghosts and zombies.
Yep.
We have vision because we were blind for the entirety
Wow,
of this
this
game.
house sounds
Anyway,
looks
so now we have to
stupid.
wait for activity. You can see now that various bars are rising, but the sound chimes. That means there's a haunting in the current camera, and things will happen.
Imagine if the sine waves in the menu were like the pulse of the house. Oh no, it's
Now
living.
there's two giant reactions. You get a big reaction like this, and a medium reaction, which nothing really important happens.
This could be orb activity, but how to differentiate between dust and possible super nature?
With the big reactions, you have to do basically a minigame. This one is a spot the orbs minigame.
Orb. Definitely an orb.
So basically, you have to go find orbs all over the place.
Gotta
Oh,
catch
boy.
them all. Orpmon, Orpmon.
And they glide
Also
around the
Orpmon.
map. Fortunately, once you click the
Okay,
one, you don't
orb.
have to worry about it again. And I think you have to find like a total of 5.
It looks like tracking objects in Kirby Space Program,
Definitely.
but
They're
really
like, they're
shitty.
like 10% transparency.
Yeah.
Transparency. No, like 90%, so you can barely see them. And I think this is bad. You have to wait until the next one. Which is literally just that spot the difference puzzle.
An
Oh
orb.
boy.
Spot
With
the
a
orb.
time limit, no less.
Where's the time limit? Where is it?
There's no time limit on this one, but the next minigame
Oh.
will have a time limit.
1 second left. Better go fast.
An orb.
I love how massive the mic. Oh.
Someone peeing against the wall.
He
Oh,
just
no.
turns to the camera and goes, "Mind your own business." It
Yeah, I mean, it really looks a bit like it.
It does.
does, yes.
I don't know if he's like locking the door behind the supposed wall that was there. This is just a random haunting.
Yep.
The mannequin, it
the-
moves by itself!
The dummy is connected to an RC car in the
Yeah.
bottom. Like,
Yeah, it's literally
Driving
just
around.
running around the house when Darren sleeps.
like a Roomba with put a dummy on it and like I clean and horn at the same time.
But what are the differences?
And this is literally a spot the difference puzzle. You click on this window and you have a few seconds to spot the differences. I almost got all of them in one shot, but then I missed the last one.
And then you have to do everything again.
No, he actually keeps all your progress, so all you have to do is find the last one. So I basically spam clicked everywhere until I found it.
I mean, that's
This took
Not
me a couple
that
of
good
tries, but eventually I
gameplay.
figured it out. It was under the...
maybe it's just in the nature of those games.
I think most of the
Oh.
hidden object games punish you for mass clicking. Like they have a time limit, and if you
There,
mass click, you
definite
lose more time.
activity in that
Yeah, I
Some of-
remember some have.
Some of them do. I do remember like seeing footage for a Spot the Difference game where your only oh, what was it? Your only punishment for mass clicking is that for some reason your mouse would do like a big spiral, and then that's it. I don't know if that was a bug or intentional.
I think they're like hardcore difficulty games like this, like where it's like only one, let's say, plant is missing. There are like thousands or whatever on the screen. Like good luck finding the missing weed or something. Or hair number 56. Missing.
The wheelchair, it moves by itself. And I think this is the wheelchair Christina was being carried around, since it mentioned in the book that she would have to be carted around on it.
Oh.
So apparently Christina is haunting the house with a wheelchair.
So essentially, we're living in a cottage with essentially Weeping Angel's furniture.
Yes. Also, the cupboard's gone.
Oh god.
Oh no, they hate hoarding.
Just, Nigel goes, "Oh no, my clothes."
He has no clothes besides the ones on his back. He just put the
Yeah.
Haddon documents there.
What's that? Interference?
There's something on the wooden beam, on the balcony camera.
Some kind of disturbance?
Isn't it the same like interference?
Yeah, this is actually the one that you're actually supposed to do. This is the final one, and you get it after just fiddling around with the computer for a
See
while.
if you can pinpoint the source.
So we're almost done with this.
The source. The
Wild
source.
source, but it's very weak.
The
like
mild source. It sounds like, yes, it's the mild source, like a kitchen show.
It's getting stronger.
I like how she's using a radio, even though technically she's literally on the stairs above Nigel in technically the same room.
Yeah.
Is there anybody there?
No.
And we're gonna do this damn thing again.
Yes. Yes. There's definitely something.
And
Can I
it's
help
called
you?
Nigel. Imagine if they fight each other. I mean, I bet this probably happened
They are
in real
literally
life.
they're literally all in the same room. You see, she's just upstairs, Amber's is downstairs.
Yeah.
She could literally just see down to him if you look down.
Just the ghost says, like,
Make a
"I
noise.
am Nigel Danvers from the future."
Imagine if the ghost fakes Nigel's voice just to screw with them. I am Nigel. Really? Yes. That doesn't sound like you. I have the flu.
Make something move.
The ghost comes in and says, "Who wants to pass on a local delicacy?"
No. No.
I have been refraining from repetitive jokes because even I'm getting sick of them.
That they keep making the jokes anyway.
It will haunt
You
us.
are here.
Literally.
There's something on the wooden beam.
Oh, a
More
bunch of-
orbs.
I
No.
wouldn't technically call that. Oh wait, no, never mind.
I can't see anything, but I can feel it. The charge, the power. You can sense it in the air.
Oh no, the power corrupts them.
What are you?
We are orbs. We eat you from the
fading.
inside. Ugh.
And the ghost is
The
gone.
atmosphere has
Aw.
changed.
It's
Oh yeah, because
cold.
climate change is the thing in it. No wonder the atmosphere has changed. Oh,
Are you a believer?
I like how he is
wouldn't say
like
that.
enthusiastic about it. Like, it has changed.
There's definitely something, but I need hard proof.
But what about the EMF? And the painting?
Strange, yes, but ghosts? I admit that I can't explain tonight's fireworks, but that doesn't mean it was the spirits of the dead.
Very well. We can try again tomorrow.
Very well, tomorrow it is. Good night, Nigel.
I like how she's just rolling with it. Like,
Yeah,
why
she's
not?
surprisingly fine about this.
I haven't got anything better to do other than hopscotch on some lily pads.
Yeah. Or like trying to
You're
find the
quite ready
cats
to
in the
retire.
museum.
Yeah. Or put up posters.
Now, two things we have to do here. We have to put away all the ghost stuff we found earlier. But another thing is that now that Danvers thinks he's being haunted,
Perfect. This will
He has-
capture any visitors.
you have to look at the window and he'll put these ghost catchers there. And I'll do something later. But now we're allowed to sleep. And we'll finally get to day 3.
No scam.
No,
Du, 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 du.
Oh joy.
Imagine if the ghost now randomly insult him like, "Oh, Nigel, you stupid git." So, the sickle will always find you. That sounds safe.
The Abraham Lincolns, they're coming for you, Danvers.
Or like pilgrims? Oh, I don't know. It's like
I don't know.
I don't know how you describe this weird head.
They do look like American pilgrims, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. Oh no, the 4 pilgrims, not the same dream.
Right, now we're on day 3. We got a few things to do. Basically, have to find out who's Lucy meeting up, talk to Melanie Noah, spy on Hardacre. But first, we have to go check on our gadgets.
And then he just sort of looks at it, it's like, oh fuck, I forgot to turn it on last night.
Poltergeist activity?
No, just that we got a photo and the rest of the gadgets are gone.
Yeah, it looked like I put a bunch of random stuff on the account.
It kind of looks like Gravedigger is stalking us. The ghost of the Gravedigger.
Sort of.
Let me awkwardly stand there in the room. Yep, perfect.
Anyway, we got some mail now.
Imagine if this is a guy who wants like a driver's license picture for a ghost driver's license. Oh, I need a camera.
Yeah, so to look at the letter, and it's like the letter we got last time, a threatening letter made with paper letters.
Poor guy. Bloody hell, this is insane.
Yeah, this is kind of weird, hard to read, especially like the lower parts.
Yeah,
The newspaper is a bit
being
more
and
interesting.
few.
It's about about breaking into the museum. Basically, one of the notes is that the crooks didn't steal any of our treasures. Instead, they fixed the elevator up and playing up for weeks. They kind of noted that we didn't steal anything, instead fixed the elevator, which they kind of think is really weird. Also, it mentions the Mayday Fair and how they will have a mystic with a crystal ball on full Celtic corner. Other than that, we're just going out to find our equipment. And now we have done that, we can go out and do our stuff we usually do.
One of the food tins said exotic, but it almost looked like toxic for some reason. Toxic food.
Nanny Noah, are you loitering?
Loitering? Me?
Yes, you. What are you up to?
All become
What are
clear.
you doing?
For now, run along. I believe I saw that Rubens girl heading for the coast path.
Yep, so we have to go. So we have to
I
go
like
back
how
to.
it looks. Well,
I think I just put this thing in for fun because you can shout to the ocean here as well. But anyway, what we're actually supposed to do is go all the way over here, back to where the march is, and we can listen on Ruben's conversations with Stanley.
Is it the guy from the bluish shop with the blue lights and the cat or something?
No, that's I forgot this name.
Like how
Reese,
neither
that's
of
Reese.
them,
Convincing, you know.
like how neither of them heard you walking
Yeah.
on the planks. Like it made very distinct creaking noises as you walked on them.
Actually, we spent most of last night together.
I love the
Question mark! Exclamation mark!
Let's spend last night together.
Look, it's not him, so just leave it.
Anyway, with that, we can go back and talk to Nanino again.
All will become clear. I like how everything sounds so dramatic.
Still loitering?
Yeah,
Nanny Noah.
I think we've made that point many times. A lot of these characters seem to talk like they're part of some big drama play.
What do
Yeah.
you know about the Saxton Caverns?
Still ghost hunting, Nigel?
Why do you say that?
Well, I think you know.
Yeah.
No.
By the Martello Tower.
Ah, helping you find more ghosts, no doubt.
Not exactly. She thinks it's all nonsense.
She'll come round, it's proof you need.
I'm working on that.
First they will resist, but then they will all become ghost
Our
hunters.
modern day
They will
David,
all believe in
intensely
spirits.
fine painter.
Really? I thought his style lacked colour and depth.
Everyone's a critic, it seems.
By the way, they were talking about the painter who goes like.
Oh.
Creatures.
Anywho, we can't do anything with her right now. What we do need to do is... Oh yeah, I think I also decided to talk to some of the villagers because they have new things to say. Fortunately, they're all short, so you don't have to spend forever with them.
Hello again.
What can I get you?
I thought you meant the villagers were short, like very tiny or something.
Can I get some more candles?
Oh, you meant the conversation.
Certainly. I'll replace them.
Yeah.
Gloomy old cottage, isn't it?
I don't want to be alone in the dark. Does the name Ager mean anything to you?
No, not that I know of.
They were a local family, all brothers. I thought you might know of them.
I wouldn't want to know them, and neither should you.
The missing
So basically she knows then.
Yeah.
Terrible
Yeah.
business. Cats vanishing all over town.
You should keep an eye on your cat, Spivey.
How do you know the cat's
I'll
name?
catch you later.
Perhaps.
Did this ever come up before?
No!
Yeah, did I miss something? Because
No! He just knew the cat's name!
No. I didn't even know she had a cat.
Well, I think,
That's brilliant.
yeah, I think there's the in the fireplace there. She
Oh
has a cat.
yes, that
Yeah, I
one.
thought
Yes.
you'd like it.
Anyway, now we can talk
What do you
to
know about Harbour Cottage?
Bob about various things.
Molina owned that place. Foreign he was. He came from Spain.
Does it have a... how can I say this? A bad history?
Yes, you could say that. Molina killed himself in there. Hung himself from the beam. Old ship's beam it was. From the time of the Armada.
Oh, God. That's horrible. Do you think he may haunt the place?
Haunt? You mean ghosts?
Yes.
That place has changed. Beyond recognition. I believe you'll
It's
be
still
old
awful.
for now.
For now.
For now.
Murder in the woods.
Oh, not a lot. Those woods are dark, ancient, and hide their secrets well.
Although when you think about it, why would a ghost
Damn.
would like to haunt a
That's
place
what
that
tricks you,
is stupid? Oh, this house sucked when I lived, so
Rose is an old spirit.
I will stay there even when I'm dead.
and he
I don't know. Ghosts are weird like
I mean,
that, I
it-
guess.
Yeah, it's probably one of those ghost
I'll
lore
let you
things.
work.
Maybe.
Fortune
Yeah.
be with you.
I mean, what would that little girl ghost in the museum play around in the museum? Doesn't really sound like the most fun place.
Yeah.
I mean, she probably had the most fun with just coming in and just doing whatever. And finally, we can go visit Reese again and putting away those photos for the competition as well.
Reese?
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong?
There's so many like side things that are going on. I'm kind of losing track of them.
Oh, no.
But this isn't the guy that the woman met, right?
Say
That's
someone's taken
No,
the guy
no.
that I'm. Okay.
It's the guy who looked like
Why?
Stanley.
I'm so
Oh,
worried.
I
They're
can't
like
really
the
remember
news
them.
the reporter guy
Promise.
with the phone. The guy with the green sleeve phone.
Can I
Which
help
looked
at
like
all?
some sort of weird BlackBerry-esque
Yes,
thing.
exactly.
Okay.
Do you know of any local...
I think it was
customs?
just because the top of the head looked similar.
Sure, Boyle. Check the bookshelf.
Yeah,
I'm
this,
researching local legends and mysteries.
Right, you are.
Any more tips on photography?
Ah, still snapping, eh?
Trying to. The photos are none too great.
Just try your best. Trust your own eyes.
Looking forward to the fair?
Usually, yes. But it won't be the same without Mr. Tibbs.
He'll turn up. I'm sure of it.
Thanks, Boyle. Your words are a comfort.
See
Yeah.
you around, Reese.
not really much to gain from these, but just figure it'd be fun to check them out.
Regarding the missing cats plot twist, the orbs you see are actually hairballs.
Oh,
Eh?
from a ghost kid.
Yeah, anyway, you can put up all the photos of the heron and the frog. We can also put in the photos of the museum things. Even though I
Could
think
you
it's gonna
just
bite-
put in everything to pass on the hoarding, so you get rid of it?
more or less? I just put everything in there. Also, I need to put in that photo streak of took at the museum, despite the
Oh,
fact that we're
God.
normally not allowed to take photos in there.
They are great.
Hey Nigel, what are you cramming in there? Oh, the evidence, it must go. But puts the name Nigel all over it, so it's totally ruined.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Great.
No, I'm more saying that we put in the photos of the museum when we broke into it. And
Do not steal.
because the curator always like keeps an eye on us, preventing us to use the camera, we cannot put in the evidence we're in there for the competition.
It's like one of those early Simpsons episodes where a boy from Albania came and like wants pictures of like entrance not allowed areas of the nuclear power plant in the Simpsons.
Yes.
Anyway, what we have to do is take pictures of these pink flowers and show them to a person who knows about flowers. Do you know who it is?
Nanny Noah.
This one?
Yeah, I know you know her. She told us about the flowers last time.
Can you take a look at this item?
Of course, I'll help if I can.
And we go into inventory and show it to her.
Can you identify this?
I think I've figured out why I find these conversations really awkward, and it's a lack of physical interaction or sort of,
Treasure hunt.
you know, movement between the characters. They just kind of stand there like far apart staring at each other, and that's about it.
I guess that's the problem. You have to animate all of this.
Yes.
True,
You
yeah.
see, anyway, we go to get to do a treasure hunt for Nanny Noah, and now we get to be told what the police flowers are.
Very rare. Only
These are the
bloom
past
down
flowers
by
that the ghost in the caverns wanted.
So I'm hoping you have fun with my treasure hunt.
And the first clue is... Yeah, these are clues to various locations. You have to go to these locations to get the next clue. The first clue is the train station. It's behind one of the portraits. This one goes back to the museum. Unfortunately, our visit to the museum will be very brief. Unlike last time. Or at least last time during the day.
Good afternoon, Mr. Oogle.
Is it? Is it really good, Mr. Danvers?
My livelihood has been ruined. Some people broke into my mansion.
Had a break-in?
Mansion? Museum.
That's
Museum.
I should imagine.
Museum mansion.
Yes.
Yeah,
By the story.
guess how late at night we're recording
I
this?
read about it in the Saxon Times. Who painted the Tree of Crows?
Have theories, but no facts.
I believe it's the work of Nicholas Gurney, shortly before his death. What if Gurney was attempting to hide something within the artwork?
Hide something? Like what?
A clue to the treasure? Perhaps he took his secrets to the grave.
Oh dear. Still treasure hunting, I see.
The treasure hunting.
It's like, oh god.
Saxton skeleton
Just
was a
stop
puzzling
with
affair.
this stupid treasure hunting.
Yeah. I had a break-in. I don't want any more treasure hunter causing any more trouble. Mr.
I will
Danvers.
pass on the local treasure
What do
hunter.
you think
God
the
damn it.
detective was looking for?
He was
Well, I gotta admit, that's a lot more funny than just saying local delicacy
Yeah.
over and over again.
I mean, it was only in the first one or two videos, I think.
Yes.
It was in the first video, second video, not sure about the third video, probably the
Yeah.
fourth video, etc, etc.
Time for some
Yeah.
research.
I think almost every video has us passing on the...
It's a
Yeah.
strong mind, Mr. Danvers.
Except for the I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, I decided to cut this short because we're almost at 30 minutes.
Oh,
Good
it's,
call.
yeah. Oh, it repeats. It's